Welcome to the Independent Woman with Wine, another podcast slash video, whatever the fuck it is that I'm doing these days, right? Today I have a very special guest. It is my sister Lucy. She is a wonderful success story of an immigrant who came to America when she was very young and she made something for herself. I am so proud of her and I really wanted to be my very first guest on this podcast slash video. You know what I mean? All right, so here's my sister Lucy. Lucy, thank you so much for being here and doing this with me today.
Thank you so much for having me, and it's an honor to be your first guest.
Oh, thank you. So tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do these days, because we're going to get into the past for sure. But I mean, tell our 8 listeners, what is it that you do with your life right now?
So currently, I am an accountant for a tech company.
Oh, that sounds very impressive. You are the smartest sister I have.
Oh, come on. That's not...
So you came to America after I came, right? I kind of helped you get here. Did you really want to come or did you have doubts about coming? How did you feel about this huge decision for an 18-year-old to do at the time? How did you do that? Like, how did you feel?
I had no doubts of what I wanted. I wanted to come here for a long time. And for me, it was a dream coming true. And I didn't think twice. I had no doubts. And the fact that my sister was here gave me the confidence that I needed, that I was going to be safe. So in that end, I was not the person that I wanted to be in Brazil. And I didn't think Brazil was going to offer me the opportunities that I needed in order for me to succeed in life. So I knew and I was sure that this is it. This is what I wanted.
Oh, I know, right? I always wanted to come here too. And but now I have a question for you. What was your first reaction when you first arrived in America? What was the cultural shock that you got when you first got here?
Yeah, I was in shock. I just couldn't believe. It was a dream that came true, but I felt like I was living a dream. It didn't feel like a reality. Everything was different.
Did you feel like you were living in a movie?
I know, right? Living in a movie. It was crazy, and it was cold, which I don't feel cold in Brazil. So the people were different, the streets were different, the stores were different. I mean, it was surreal.
What was like some of the challenges that you encountered when you first arrived? I know there was the language barrier, but we all had that. We all had to go to school and learn, English, and we watched a lot of Friends, right?
Yeah, that's how I learned English.
Oh, yeah, that's how we learn English. Oh, maybe I don't speak English that well anymore, but yeah, we watch a lot of Friends. So besides the language barrier, what else you encountered that you thought it was hard, it was a challenge for you?
Well, one of the challenges is slangs. It was like I would hear a word and thinking, and I would take it literally, and it meant something else. Lack of friends, didn't know a lot of people because of the language, and also I worked too much. Also, money, financially, it was tough, so I came here. I didn't have any money, so I used my aunt's. My aunt lended me the money for me to arrive, and for that reason, I worked for a whole year to pay, so I didn't have much money to spare. So at one point, we were eating McDonald's every day, dollar menu, leaving
ramen noodles every night.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Those were tough times the first year.
Those were hard times. And remember, you used to live in a very small apartment, a studio apartment, me and you. And after you arrived, we brought our other sisters. So the 3 of us were in a studio, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was a challenging time for sure.
Yes. So I believe in high school, it was challenging for me as well because I felt like some people would make fun of me because I was an immigrant, but I couldn't understand what they were saying, but they were pointing and saying certain words. So that was challenging, overcome that.
Yeah, so Lucy, you are like super smart because you finished high school in Brazil, you know, but you were so driven to succeed in America that you actually did high school again. Can you like share why did you think it was important? Why did you decide to do high school all over again?
One of the things that I loved about the idea of doing high school again is feel like I was in a movie. I grew up watching American movies and going to high school again, watching, being part of the culture.
Excuse me, I was 21. I could not go and be part of a movie like she did.
Wow, she was like my mom.
Oh, jeez. Goodness gracious.
Yeah. Anyway, so I also wanted to learn English, so I think that would force me to speak more because it is scary, and for a lot of people, is if you live with a community that just speak your native language, it's not going to push you to say it or to speak a different language. But I felt like being in high school would make that push. It was hard, yes. People made fun of me, yes, but I don't regret it because I learned so much and I felt like I was in a movie.
I am so proud of you that you did that, like so proud. You're the only one in the family because we do have relatives who live all the way in California, but you're the only one in the family who went out and like went to college and did all this thing. You got your master's degree, like me. I tried to go to college, but school is not for me. All right, so you got out of high school, second high school diploma, But I know because I'm your sister, you didn't go straight to college. You did some other things in between that time, between high school and college. And you did succeed in that, succeed. We're all learning English here. Anywho, you did some stuff. Tell us about like the stuff that you did after high school.
So I was trying to figure out who I was. As most of you know, like when you're getting out of high school, even if it was my second high school, I didn't know what I wanted. So I went to college, took a few different classes. One of the most interesting classes that I took was acting, and it was because I wanted to be an actress at one point, and it was an amazing experience. But I learned that I was not good at it. So I took a guitar lessons, which I found out later. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a very good singer either, but I love playing guitar, so I play for myself. So I took classes for guitar. What else? I also went for massage school, and the reason why I went there is because I wanted to go to college, but I didn't know what I wanted to do in college. And as you all know, it is very expensive college, so you want to make sure that you make the right investment. I didn't have my parents to pay for me or Ellie here to pay for me, so I went to massage school because I knew that would give me some financial help in a few hours. So I did that, and then I went to aesthetic school, which I learned how to, do facials.
Oh, by the way, she used us all as guinea pigs.
That's true, actually. They kept begging me for more because I was that good.
Well, hello. We have a massage therapist in the family, so, but yeah, we actually didn't get a lot of free massage, just so you guys know.
Yes.
Come on, I'm gonna tell the dirt too.
Hey, I didn't get massages from anybody, so why should I give free massages? So I also went to nail technician school.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Oh my God, yeah, I did. So I had those 3 licenses: massage license, aesthetic license, and nail technician license. And I worked in a few spas. In the spas, some of them were great, but after I moved to Boston, I had a horrible boss, and that drove me to rent a room in a salon and open my own spa.
Which, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but my 8 or 9 listeners might want to know we are drinking wine.
Oh yeah.
This
A
is
Chardonnay.
independent woman with wine, a Chardonnay. It's a Josh bottle. It's a Josh brand, you know. It's not at the cheapest, but it's not the most expensive. It's a good price, reasonable price, and it's good wine. So yeah, so you had this horrible boss in the spa. I don't remember that.
Yeah, she was very mean. And she was so mean that I probably forgot the things she said. Because if I was going to be specific, I wouldn't remember. But that drove me to open my own spa. And it was an amazing experience. That was around 2008. And I had a few clients. It was one of the best streets here in Boston. But the thing is, with the crisis in 2008, unfortunately, that didn't work out.
I know, that's too bad. Oh my God, it was a great location that you had, and it was super nice. I was here visiting because I wasn't living here at that time, and she actually gave me a facial. Oh my goodness, I felt like a princess. I have pictures that I don't have makeup on, but my face was shining. That's too bad about the spa, but once the spa closed, you actually went back to school, right? You went to college. Tell us a little bit about this college experience you had.
Yes. So I started taking some classes and I realized I loved numbers and I was very good at it. So I started taking, I went to college for actually management with concentration in finance. But then I realized taking accounting classes that I liked more accounting than finance. So I decided to pursue my master's degree in accounting. So now I have my master's degree, and now I had a few jobs, and I'm working for this tech company, which I'm very happy.
And I am so happy for you, you know, that you were able to conquer all of that. It is not an easy thing to do, coming to America from another country and going through all the things that we went through, you know, as an immigrant, you know. So it is a huge accomplishment that I feel that you have. So now, how do you feel about your life today after all of this that you go through? You went to school, all the jobs that you had, all the places that you lived before. How you feel today, how your life is? How do you see? I know you are ambitious and you still want to conquer so much. But I mean, how do you feel today in your life after doing all of that?
Thank you, Ellie. I do have my lows, of course. I do think about what I've accomplished. Yes, I accomplished a lot. But there were things, of course, that I wish.
Yes,
I
I'm
would have
pouring
done.
more wine. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I wish I would have done more. I guess I'm just not. I mean, some people are like that we are never, happy enough, right? But I am very happy that I have my degree, that I get to work from home. The flexibility makes me, the fact that I get to spend more time with my dog, for example, or my mom, for example, if she's at home and I get to see her, So these are things that I love, the fact that I did all of that because it got me here. Yes, it's not perfect, but it is something that I love.
And I must say that, and I know I speak for myself and our other sister and my mom, we are all so very proud of you, of your accomplishments. It's big, it's huge. I know sometimes we can be so hard on ourselves that we don't see the stuff that we've done. Yeah, maybe it's shitty today. Maybe you don't feel good. You're in a bad mood, and you cannot look back and see everything that you've done. So, like, how far you've come. And sometimes we do have these talks with each other, because when I'm on my low, you're there for me, telling me all of these things. You're there, you did this, blah, blah, blah. And when you're there, and I tell you all the time, oh my God, look at you. Look where you are today. You have a fucking master's degree. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people in our family, even between our cousins, a lot of them do not have a master's degree. And you have a fucking master's degree in a fucking America. And English is your second language. That is a huge accomplishment. And I am so proud of you. Proud that you are my best friend and you are my sister. And we are in the same family. I love that.
Thank you.
Okay, so with all of that you did, because I think you did a lot. You did so much, and I know you're going to do so much yet with your life. What has been your motivation? What's been driving your ambition to succeed in life and to go even further than you are right now? Because I know you're going to go so far, but what's been driving you to get to that?
Definitely family is a big one. I have a great desire to spend more time with my family and also take care of them if they need me. My mom, she has some health issues. I know my sisters maybe someday will have some health issues. They're going to need my care. And I think that's important. Be available for my family. Also help my family financially. Things are not easy, even in America. I mean, I love this country dearly.
It's not easy for anyone, anywhere.
Yes, and as I said, I mean, take care of my health also. Someday, I mean, I am going to be... I mean, my health is not going to be that great, and I'm not going to be able to work as hard as I am doing right now. So I would like to be able to, make enough money and maybe work less so I can take care of my health, take care of my family, and my family's health as well, and have a quality of life. I feel like people are busy. We're all busy. I don't have any kids, but I'm busy as hell, and I know so many people in the same boat, and I cannot even imagine if people with kids. Right?
I know. I was about to open my mouth and said that. Like, life is hard enough. I cannot even imagine if I had a child. I mean, that would, I don't know. I just can't. Yeah, like you said, we're on the same boat, but I saw this the other day on the internet, somebody was like, we are so not on the same boat. Stop. You guys can't see, but she's making fun of me because I talk with my hands. Dumbass.
She should talk to her with her mouth.
But anyway, I saw this on the internet. The woman was like, we are so not on the same boat. Some people on a yacht, some people's in a sailboat, some people in a canoe with holes on it, and some people are drowning, and it's so very true.
Yeah, so true.
I think I'm drowning, actually.
Oh,
Anyway, sister, thank you so much for being a part of this podcast / video, whatever the fuck is gonna become. I'm just trying to get out there. And anywho, yeah. As always, I end my podcast / video with a little meme. And this one today says, 2 to 3 glasses of wine per day reduce your risk of giving a shit. Guess what? I so don't give a shit right now. Cheers.
Yes, that's so true.
Right?
Yes.
You drink wine and everything just gets better. Yes. Just gets better.
It gets better.
All right.
Life is beautiful.
Life is beautiful. I don't give a crap to anything. Wine makes us give less fuck about everything.